Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Lucid in another game of Dominions 4. We're hopping back into Garden of Good and Evil, playing the nation MA-Ermor. We'll go through diplomacy, not much. Ryleh says that there were no winners in the lottery this month. New items have been added to the lottery, and all you have to do is send any number of gems. I think I'm actually going to take him up this turn. So I sent 2 fire gems, which you'll see later. I've already played this turn, but this is the current turn I'm on. So we cast a few sight-searching spells. Found no fire, found no fire. We found an earth sight. That's nice. Let's check it out. A mud field. Okay. There was a battle in the Farseer Mountains. I was attacked by Great Hawks. This is a remote sight-searching spell. I mean, a remote summon spell. So that's unfortunate. I don't really have any PD, so that's gonna happen. Here you can see, though, I had an army, and it didn't kill anything. These guys are pretty weak, but versus only a few guys, they will kill them pretty easily. And they'll kill ghouls. Okay. It's actually really bad for me that Ryleh has this now. This is a really good spell to clean up PD, and since I kind of have switched to bigger armies moving around, it's going to be easier for him to have better map control with this. Okay. We had a few battles. One thing to note, I have claimed the Throne of Flames, and someone has claimed the Throne of Bones. I think it was last turn. So you will see a bunch of events. Okay, wait, this is actually a normal battle. Down here are going to be all the events of skeletons attacking. Okay, so here's one of the battles. I was attacking these dudes, I believe, and they got wrecked. I lost a few guys. We're not gonna watch that battle. Ryleh's really kind of winning the raiding war right now, but that's no accident. I had moved my troops into Bandar Log, but I will take it back from him soon. Okay, Ryleh's big army moved forward. Nazca's big army moved out of his fort. There's nothing too notable. He's got a lot of these dudes. Not sure what he's going to be casting with him, but they're fire mages, and I do have fire resistance now, so hopefully that foils some of his plans. Okay, we killed these dudes. These were the guys that were sitting in that little province right here, and we killed them. We took a province undefended from Bandar Log. We took a province from Ryleh. This did not go well. I actually don't know how this happened. Here, I'll go. Oops, what's this at? So this is Farseer Mountain. Here I was attacked by Black Hawks, and then apparently I moved troops in here, and then they got... I don't even know how this happened. I kind of want to go back and see my turn. So these troops must have been on move and patrol, going back in, which I definitely did not remember doing. So no idea how this happened, but these Black Hawks kind of mark all my dudes. And I think I had a lot of them set to a retreat. If I had them on attack or something, actually I think I would have won, but it was a mix of putting them on guard commander, and I don't even know how this happened, but this is kind of a small disaster. And I think because that proved to be a small disaster. He's going to be using that spell even more. We took another province back from him, and we took another one. These provinces that we took back were over here. But this is a good province. I'm going to try to hold on to it. 51 gold. This one's kind of crap. 7 gold. This one's 6 gold. So, we'll see. This is not going to be a good province much longer. Only probably like 4 turns. This one I got back is 0 gold. And then 2 of my fortresses are under siege. Here are all the undead events. This is not actually undead, this is a high priest and holy knight. So I gotta be careful what I send against them, because they've got 2 priests, one level 2, one level 1. And then 20 of these guys, which are really good. They don't have a good bless, so that's not really the problem, but they're really good. And finally there's some Mountain Kings we killed that attacked a province I had an army in. I also had decided not to march this guy forward for fear that maybe he will be attacked, which turns out to be false. I could have probably attacked here, but what I did do was I killed some of these dudes. Actually, let me show you this one. I think this is the one. Oh wait, Independence. I don't know what was going on here. I wonder if this is Ryleh trying to assassinate. That would be really smart if he gets assassination armies and tries to kill my dudes. I don't know if he could, but it's possible. We've also run into Asphodel. This is why I had done some scouting and I knew Asphodel was behind this. I did not really want to take this so that I wouldn't open up a mechanism or a pathway for another army to attack me. But I did, and we will see how that goes. And I don't actually know what his bless is or how strong it is, but now we'll go into my moves. I think I've kind of gotten through all of the main parts of the turn. So one thing is I have a big army here, but because the Blackhawks, he summoned Blackhawks on this province, it shut off one of my archbishops from his move path across here because he killed the PD on top of the castle and won. Later, I think the Blackhawks routed or something as I was losing this other fight with my priests moving in. But, yeah, maybe I up the PD here a little more. Oh, probably not, because he's going to attack it. So, oh, actually, I know what happened. If the Blackhawks won against the PD and I move anyone back in, that move order, because I can't sneak, would be interpreted as an attack on the holding army. So that was really unfortunate. Kind of messed up a lot of my move orders. So I don't have an archbishop here, but fortunately I do have one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send all these troops here, and we're going to form a mega army. This will be really big. It's almost 40 lictors and almost 20 knights, plus a few hundred troops. This should win versus Nazca, who's had a lot of his dudes beat down. But unfortunately, I think Nazca's probably going to run this way. Actually, I wonder if these guys can make it over here. They can. Maybe that would be better. I don't think these guys can move that far, though. And I'm not totally sure... Oh, there's this army here. Normally, I would be able to get there. You know, one option, too, is I could send these guys up here. I'm not going to have anything to kind of come and rescue this fort, but I don't think he can take it very quickly. But what this does is it sets me up to win the war against Nazca, because from here I can move all the way up here. And this is a pretty strong army. The other thing I can do is it's highly likely he's going to move behind me, so I could go like this. What I do want to do is get troops over here. I can't do it very quickly. I've got 200 units in that fort. If we look at these dudes, Selenia, he's got less than that. He can't take this fort, but he could come over here and mess with these guys, which actually, he'll probably sit on this fort this turn. If he does that, I'll probably combine armies. I'll probably send them both here. And then I'll probably do some kind of defense, which I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. The other thing we're doing is we're building a temple this turn. I'll be able to put up another temple next turn. My next temple will probably go up here, but I actually may... yeah, no, actually next turn I will put a temple up here, because the turn after I'll have a fort. After that, it's time to save for more forts. Good fort targets are here, and here, and here. Yeah. One thing that sucked about my start position was I had all these sides blocked off that I couldn't move in, and I only had 3 provinces I could expand to right out of my capital, so it limited my mobility. What's really good though is I'm in an area with huge open plains, which for all my math move 3 guys, it's been really, really good. I'm also near the gyms to make the tools to hop in here. So I'm making a copper plate. I have a couple more items I need to make. I need to make a ring of lightning. And then I need to make this shield, the lead shield. When I have that, I should be able to go in there. So... yeah, that worked out. In terms of casting it though, the final item I will need is some boots of birch, so I can actually climb through the mountains. I only have 3 nature gems. I need 5. And I think that will actually happen naturally. Next turn, I'm going to be casting Burden of Time. So that will use my Pretender. The turn after, I'll have 5 of these nature gems, and I'll be able to build it, and then 3 turns after, or a turn after that, I think 3 turns from now, I will be taking this. If I'm lucky. I could also die to a mind burn or something, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Let me see. I'll have to figure out. I took this guy's orders off. He was casting augury somewhere. I'm not sure where. Okay, so that is this turn. I think what I'm going to do is there's not much value to focusing on Ryleh. I'm going to let him run around a little bit. There is, however, value in focusing on Nazca. And I would like to fight... maybe I do want to fight this army. Yeah, I might do this. I think this will be okay. I have 2 big armies up there. We'll see. And here I will just... actually, it might not be a bad one. Well, I'm probably not going to have that for more than a turn. Okay, so I think that's it. I'll see you guys next time.